Hi everyone, it's Makané and I'm doing our daily tarot with the wild offerings. Our question today is I'm dealing with this interesting dream space in my consciousness where I had these symbols up here of Great Mother and money, and how she was this symbol on money, in lieu of a queen, like a goddess. And that was really potent, this idea of what is being valued. So I've been really calling in the energy of the sacred feminine. This is a really positive, beautiful principle. So just wanted to ask the cards, how can we call in the sacred feminine today? How can we honor her? How can we think about Great Mother, and how can we connect with her today? What is the sacred feminine aspect to us? You can meditate on whatever symbol is coming through to you, a goddess, the Virgin Mary, the saint, Virgin de Guadalupe. So how can we call in Divine Mother? So that's hopefully 11 shuffles. I think I lost track at some point. Okay, mistakes. Allow me to know it's okay to make mistakes. Let me always take care of the inner child so that they feel loved no matter what. Reflecting on Sacred Mother, I think she is someone like a friend recently said, you can ask, there's no ask too small for Sacred Mother. You can just anything that's grieving your heart, open it up to an ask for guidance, and this tender, loving energy is listening and hearing us. And that's so important right now when we are feeling a little more alone and a little less sure that we know how to navigate what's ahead. And Great Mother is always reminding us that we're infinitely strong, we're infinitely capable of growth, of learning, of forgiveness, of finding new meaning, and finding what is sacred and holding that and protecting that. So what is sacred in you and today is to remember your inner child and check in with them. This idea of making mistakes, I think we often really scold ourselves and not realizing that if you talk to a child this way, how would they respond? And some part of your heart is still 3 years old, is still an infant, is still 13 years old, is still barely 9 years old, and starting to know things about the world, but still really tender in their awareness of self. And how do we want to speak to that part of ourselves? Imagining us at that age, I think, is really helpful. How do we talk to ourselves in the face of a mistake? Really sets an imprint. So speak with love, and emphasize what is the change you're hoping to seek, and is there a way to point the way with love language, with language around this is so important for us to learn, because we want to always make sure everyone feels loved. So honoring a way we express ourselves verbally, or this way that we've been not caring for our body is so important, because our body is a sacred vessel. So cleaning it, or what we put in it, is really important. So value that, we're valuing that, I'm calling in that value. And I wanted to read a quick affirmation from the beautiful and loving Louise Hay, who wrote "You Can Heal Your Life," and like this is like profoundly relevant to inner work, inner healing, because like what it's getting at is like what is the most it's like a garbage can out front. Let's take out the garbage. Let's take out the garbage of our self-talk, right? Like, oh my gosh. Like, okay. So like I think a little bit what this card is getting at is guilt. So let's see if we can find guilt in here. Take out the garbage of your consciousness. Just all those negative beliefs about yourself that are like really coming from like not feeling like we can make mistakes. Okay, well, I remembered reading about pain. Pain and guilt are very linked. All right, there we go. All right, guilt always seeks punishment, so the expression of that in the body is pain. I lovingly release the past. They are free, and I am free. All is well in my heart now. Put your hands on your heart. Think about the expression of Divine Goddess, of Great Mother that you want to connect with. And recite with me, I lovingly release the past. They are free, and I am free. All is well in my heart now. And so it be. Have a wonderful day.